This is Cliveden, near Maidenhead, about 20 miles from London. Close enough, even 300 years ago, to have lunch in Westminster and then get back home in time for dinner without even a hint of indigestion. Cliveden has a complicated history, but it was the second Duke of Buckingham who bought the site in 1666 and created this huge plateau above the Thames. He's said to have built it for his mistress, the lovely Countess of Shrewsbury. The Earl of Shrewsbury wasn't too happy with this arrangement, and this sword, inlaid into the grass, commemorates the result, a duel between the two men in 1668. Rumour has it that the Countess held her lover's horse while he killed her husband. At any rate, she became the mistress of Cliveden, as well as the Duke of Buckingham's. Cliveden is owned by the National Trust, but the house itself is run as a very posh hotel, and guests are welcomed in high style into the hall, which displays a great deal of its history. These tapestries date from the early 18th century, when Lord Orkney was in residence. They depict his valiant military career. About 100 years after they were made, the tapestries disappeared. A century later, Lord Astor, who was by then the owner of Cliveden, bought them at an auction in Paris without realising he was about to bring them back to their original home. How they got to France in the first place is a mystery. The gardens of Cliveden are, as you might expect, magnificent, and they were put to good use by the Prince of Wales, who lived here in the 1730s and 40s. He and his wife created an alternative court, a centre for politics and the arts. In the summer of 1740, the royal couple attended a theatrical entertainment here in Cliveden's own amphitheatre. The show ended with a new song called Rule Britannia, and their highnesses enjoyed it so much they demanded a repeat performance the following night. Despite its royal connections, Cliveden's most glorious years were in the 20th century under the American Astor family. Glorious, that is, until scandal struck in 1963. As for today, well, we're hoping the weather will be kind as the people of Buckinghamshire and Berkshire bring their treasures to show our experts.